Please read the disclaimer here. Anyways, sensitive or dark content will be added in the following triggering subject matters: abuse, suicide, doxing, and harassment. If one is sensitive to these matters, it is highly recommended to exit this video. This video is not recommended for those under the age of 13 anyways. Anywho, viewer discretion is advised. This was originally an emergency video, but I wasn't able to release it on time due to college kicking me in the ass. In spite of that, I will not back down on giving a person being falsely accused of child predatory behavior a voice. There are grim subject matters revolving around children being jerks to each other. I'm going to be brief. As to say, I want this video to clear the waters in the well that this kid has poisoned. For those who may be confused as all hell, let me explain. On February 13th, 2020, a user that went by the name of Lumistarbun uploaded a video named My Ex Best Light Storytime. While the title seems innocuous, it's the thumbnail that gave away the video's intent. You could tell from the avatar included that Lumistarbun was intending to make a call-out video, but didn't name the video properly. I didn't want to speculate at first. I wanted to think that the title is likely because she's Swedish, and English is not her first language. That, unfortunately, is not the case here. As at the time I scripted, Lumistarbun stated aptly in DMs that she intended to make an exposed video after the supposed Storytime video was released. She seemed to intend to publicize the situation because, quoting from her words, she kinda deserved it. With that being said, I need to tell everyone here that to be off their high horses. This person is a minor. She is 16 years old currently. She is a minor, and the anatomy of the human brain doesn't develop completely until age 25. This girl has behavioral issues and a ton of mental health problems from child neglect. I highly recommend watching Nani's video if you want to get Lumistarbun's side of the story. I don't know, honestly, if this person knows what they're doing or not, but the behavior this girl showed behind the scenes was alarming. From what I mean by alarming behavior, I mean she has taken illegal actions against other users on the internet. Actions that could easily land her a lawsuit at best if she was a legal adult in the United States. Lumistarbun would drone on about going on a hiatus before returning shortly to the internet as any internet-addicted teenager would. Even if, let's say, Lumistarbun in an alternate universe did nothing wrong. The constant on and off hiatuses for days at a time would still be very concerning from a mental health point of view. I really wouldn't like the direction this individual be going, regardless of the reassuring gestures in the statuses that they would post. People could counter and say that Lumistarbun made an apology video. I cannot physically make a statement on whether it is genuine or not. What I will say here is that Lumistarbun should have left the internet after making this apology. They have not as of currently, and that is honestly scary to me. Luna, I know you may not take kindly to this video, but I want to reach out and say that I want you to be in good health. I may not like you as a person for now. You remind me of one of my toxic ex-friends that I recently blocked a few months ago, but I do not want to see you go down this path. What I want you to do is to leave the internet for a long time to breathe and understand yourself before you return. If you're going to stay on the internet and lurk like this when you know you're unstable, You're going to make things worse and worse for yourself. I don't want you to destroy your chances of getting trust. I will make a commentary response to the storytime video Luna made and to give the individual they falsely accused a voice. Then I will make an analysis behind her actions made weeks before and after the video and the impact they have. My language will obviously be pretty toned down because this person, from what I see from their actions, feels remorse from how they behaved. I will do my very best to be relaxed with this commentary. Also, side note, I'm going to include a speed paint, and I have made a ton of pausing errors with OBS due to having college and only having so much time with my work. I really hope you don't mind that regardless. Alrighty then. I need a sip of water. Okay, on to this first video.
Hello everyone, my name is Lumi and welcome back to a whole new video. So in today's video I wanted to talk about something that happened recently that I really wanted to give light on. Give light on, get it? You'll get it in a second.
Oh yes, we get it, Luna. All 170 of us really get it. We really do.
So I wanted to not expose, but like tell people what's going on with my friendship with Light. It's over, by the way. I'm not friends with her anymore. So that is kind of sad, but you'll get it in a second.
I have wasted 800 seconds roughly of my life on this video, Luna. No need to rub it in. The person Luna is talking about is Light Silvermoon, a friend that was befriended in January. Literally a month or two ago. This is because this might be released in April. Yikes. That aside, stupid teenagers do this type of befriending all the time. I didn't do this type of thing when I was younger. I still don't, because of the statement, "Do you want to be friends?" was a red flag to my trust issues, artist friend problems, and anxiety. But to each of their own, I guess. What's really unsettling to me about this video is that the art piece Luna made of Light Silvermoon was made much more recently than you would have imagined in the thumbnail. Okay, guess when Luna made this piece of art? If you guessed it to be made in January, you would be wrong. The art piece depicting Light Silvermoon was made on February 10th, 2020, 3 mere days before this video was launched. That was fast. This is because Light Silvermoon blocked Luna a day or two after the art piece was made. Granted, I really see that as a fucked move to do. I see and understand why Luna would just make this video. I am an artist myself, and I fear the day when someone will try to manipulate me for free art in both the immediate moment I make it, or become disposable to them. I despise people like that. But Light did not cut ties for the reasons that Luna thought of in this video. She had her reasons to fear for herself, as Luna had her reasons for her anger. Still, I find it not right at all to name this person for everyone to see. I think you already know that Light can be harassed with much ease by your rabid fan base. I mean, you don't have one anymore, but like, you could have saved yourself by just keeping the person anonymous for your video. Big surprise that one wrong choice you took would give you shit. Big surprise that one you thought it was fine to name the person in a storytime video, all because you thought that they deserved it, still gave you flack. What a shocker, use your brain, genius.
So, pretty much, I wanted to start this with like how we became friends and what actually happened. So, I got messaged by Light one day with her like almost begging me to be my friend. And I usually don't accept people who want to be my friend like right off the bat, but there was something about her that made me feel really like comfortable and like very happy, and I was like, oh sure. Like I checked out some of her videos and stuff, and I was like, this person seems like a really cool like person.
Side note, this girl tends to say the word like a lot, just saying for a reference because it does get annoying.
So we started talking, and right off the bat she told me like, hey, I have PTSD and stuff, and that is totally cool. I got PTSD too, so I was like, okay, yeah, we can relate on something, that's great. So we started talking about that. Now, there was a few things wrong with this friendship that I'll get into in a second, but basically I was like, hey, I have a boyfriend and he's online right now, I want to meet him. And she's like, yes, of course. So we get in a call, all three of us, and right off the bat, she starts talking trash about him, saying like I will punch your like teeth out, you'll get dentures soon, just cause he said something wrong to me. And like, keep in mind, he was 16 at the time, she was 18. She was giving threats to a child. Now that's what like gave me like red flags. That should have been a red flag to me at least, but it wasn't at that point. It just gave me like sort of sense of, oh, this person actually cares about me, but obviously she didn't know of what she would do next.
Now, here's where we find more issues with this story's consistency. Keep in mind that everything in this video will have absolutely no evidence as shown in other commentaries. However, this allegedly took place in a call. I am on a grayscale style set of morality, so to speak, because one shouldn't wiretap phone calls. If Luna did wiretap phone calls, no surprises would be here at all. Luna has committed illegal actions in the past and recently with her rabid fanbase. But we'll get into that later in the video. Unlike most people, however, I do get what Luna is saying here. At least, presuming what Luna is saying is true. Legal adults cannot take violent action against minors. They can be charged with violence against a minor in the United States. However, there are cases that jokes can be thrown in the call. Luna doesn't give the context of what happened during this so-called phone call with her, at the time at least, boyfriend Libellous. According to Light Silvermoon, she did say those things. Here's the catch though. According to Light and the evidence Kiko is Epic provided on their Twitter, this call didn't take place immediately when the friendship began. It took place months after Luna and Light met. Libellous, I'm just gonna call him Matt because that name is a mouthful, was then invited into the call. Then Luna decides to sign in to his Discord due to suspicion. Luna noticed that Matt was still talking to his adulteress and got upset. She questions Matt. Matt would lie in the call and say that he blocked the adulteress. He then followed his words with, "I left her on red," as a last-second correction. Luna, oddly enough, laughs and kicks him out of the phone call. A little while later, Matt returns into the call. Light gets emotionally charged and threatens to punch him. They got together hours after. They, as in Matt and Luna. I don't know about you, but if someone's friend was hurt by their unloyal significant other, some people will be pissed off. I would be pissed off as well if I was personally in Light's shoes. Luna laughed even, and kicked Matt out of the call. Keep in mind that you can take this with a grain of salt. However, due to Light having evidence behind her claims, with Kiko confirming the incident on Twitter and seemingly giving more context, I'm much more inclined to believe Light. If you are given full context, everything will make sense. Because, I don't know, you said that Matt said something about you that caused Light to get angry. Nah, that was probably your presumptions at best, and you lying at Light's motivations at worst. Again, I understand you are concerned about a legal adult being mean to a minor, but this wasn't said in real life. These things were said out of emotional charge in a call on the internet. You must realize that anyone that age of 18 would be in high school in the United States. You are trying to make things look worse than you think they are, dude. Stop.
So, I told her everything that's happened in my past and why I was hated by everyone, and like I wanted to escape from everything, so I made a YouTube channel with my art. And now she was very accepting of that, and she was like, oh, that's totally cool, like, can you shout me out in a video? And I was like, no, I can't do that because I don't shout people out other than my boyfriend. And she was like, okay, can we stream together then? And I was like, oh sure, we can stream later. So we started streaming and like drawing and stuff, and she immediately like started plugging her channel and was like, hey guys, subscribe to my channel, because I had like 58 people watching me. She gained 100 subscribers from that, and I was like, oh, probably shouldn't promote yourself in my stream, that's kind of weird. But she did it anyway, because I didn't tell her to stop, and that's my fault. I should have told her to stop. It should be pretty obvious that you don't use your new friend for clout.
Well, I see it's a hard concept for you to grasp, kid. Like, couldn't you have proven this in any way? Like, you know, recording the stream and putting it as unlisted, or perhaps even linking the stream in the description of your Storytime video? Oh, yes. You didn't because you are either too lazy and are making up lies, or you're just painting light in a bad light. Going with what you're claiming is true, I can see you saw that as Light Silvermoon being a manipulative friend. She should have taken what you told her as a no in some way. That's rude of her to do. Side note, Luna has made a so-called explanation video and she does not prove this claim in it. We will also commentate on this after this video, since this video is already going to be pretty long.
And that's exactly what she did. She would always tell me like, oh, wanna stream? Like, wanna stream with me? Like, I'll promote my channel a little bit more and stuff. And I was like, I don't wanna stream right now. And she would be like, oh, okay, then I have to go. And she would be like, going to talk to her other friends. So she kind of just left me like calls like that, and like that's happened before with me, and I understand that, like wanting to like not talk to this person, wanting to talk to others. I totally understand that, and I don't blame her at all. But she only wanted to talk to me when she was sad or when she wanted subscribers. Now, she hit 150 subscribers pretty quick for me, because she promoted herself so much in my Discord and stuff like that. Like, she wanted to put in my announcement on my Discord that I have, it has over 600 members, and she would like wanting like, hey, can I promote myself in like your announcement on your Discord and add everyone? And I was like, no, don't do that. So she put it in like self-advertisement instead. Sorry, I was moving around a little bit. So pretty much that was a little weird to me, that like she only seemed to want to use me for clout or art, because she was always like, oh, you should draw us and stuff. And I drew her because like I thought it was a really cute idea, like stuff. And now when I think about it, she probably used me for art and stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, her art is really good. I really like her art, but like, But just because you're not comfortable with your own art style, you shouldn't ask someone else to like draw you like so much. Because she used to ask me to draw like her a lot.
Yeah, that's also extremely rude of her to do when she's in a phone call with you. I wouldn't be so amused with that. I had people that would do that, and I would get very upset. If they made me really upset, I would vent to my friends. But I wouldn't make them a public spectacle. If I did, though, I would censor the person's name for their safety. It's best for you to just keep Light's name out of this Storytime video. I guess that's too late though, considering you posted this. The thing is, Luna is lying yet again. According to Light Silver Moon, she said that you were the one who shut her out on stream. In other situations, your story is false with the exception of the self-advertisement scenario. For the art part, Luna was asking for ideas to paint because she was in an artist block. For that, Light suggested Luna to paint her persona. Luna replied with a no, and Light would then suggest other ideas to compensate for this. A bit later though, she woke up to her persona being painted like this. It's too bad that Light's view of this picture may be soiled because you used her avatar as a click for your thumbnail of your rant video. No. Here's one thing that gets to me. You point out her advertising and self-advertisement when you're telling her subscribers to sub to her. Then when it conveniences you, you point out self-advertising in a negative light. What is exactly wrong with putting your social media in a self-advertisement section? Are you saying that because you think she may be a show-off of some sort? Like, people show off a lot to gain more support. Perhaps you don't like that. But if you don't like that, delete that Discord channel and be on your merry way. Don't just try to encourage these things and turn around when you have shown this situation in front of 18,000 subscribers. Don't give me the Light deserved it card. You must be really dumb to not notice this hypocrisy.
So anyway, she met someone after months of talking about wanting to have a boyfriend. And this guy was, I think he was 13 and she was 18. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's where my line went. And I was like, you should not talk to this person. Like, that is really weird. And he ended up being, like, ugly to her, so she stopped talking to him for that reason. But it was really weird. I don't know if he was 16 or 13. If he was 16, then I would understand it, because the 4-year rule. But if he was 13, then that's not okay. Don't do that. But I can't say for 100%. But yeah, she would beg me to, like, find her a boyfriend a lot. Like, oh, can we go find a boyfriend for me and stuff? And I was like, I don't really want to do that. Like, boyfriend should come naturally. And she would be, like, starting to cry because she wanted a boyfriend so badly. And I get the desperation. I was like that too, like, 2 years ago. And then I met someone who was my boyfriend. And I met him very naturally, and I believe in the natural approach to a relationship. Like, I would never really, like, get Tinder or anything like that. I would want to meet them naturally. And that's just the person who I am. I don't know for her, but you'll see later why that was really weird to me now.
Luna? You realize what you're doing is throwing serious claims out there, right? These are genuinely serious claims that you're telling us, and you're just telling us all these things like a simple campfire story. For the audience here, how many of you are guessing that Luna is lying? I'm guessing at least 95% of you. For the remaining 5%, let me explain how this is a lie. Light Silver Moon never once attempted to date a 13-year-old child, or even a 16-year-old child. The person Light dated listed his age as 18 and wrote his age to be February 1st, 2001. If his claims were to be true, he would be 19 now. From what I see, you're making up these claims. Not to mention, in your addressing a drama video, you apparently make up and fabricate your evidence to exonerate yourself from criticism. We are currently looking into requesting Light Silver Moon's Discord data package to prove these claims. But for now, we will simply address this video, as this video will be a part 1 to this situation, because I do not want this video to extend more than 2 hours long worth of footage. I will just have Light do the talking for this one.
As for the one where she said I knew he was 18, or I straight up dead knew he was 13? That's a lie. I never knew he was 13. I never knew anything. Because I thought, as of what he told me, he was 18. Right here. I mean, I like him. Okay, so let's just look that up. Nothing there. And then let's check up year 18. Okay, it's not there. And this isn't mine and hers private DM. And she says this is all in group chats. Everything so far that I have debunked has been in our DM. Nothing has been in a group chat. And even if they were in a group chat, I left those group chats ages ago. Because when we were still friends, I just left them because they were blocking up crowd on my little bar thing. And I just left them. And that's it, really.
As for the background and the context behind this claim, Light only jokes about wanting a boyfriend. Not begged Luna for it, joked about it. Luna took it literally and said she would go find a date for Light the next day. This happens so frequently that Light eventually gave this up. On a call with Luna and a person that will remain anonymous, Luna stated that she was tired of dating Matt for him being unexciting. She decides in call to date an e-boy instead. From everything I gathered here, you're not trying to expose a pedophile for what they are. You're trying to slander Light and swindle your audience into thinking that Light is a horrible person. Most situations that I have seen of minors exposing pedophiles would at the very least be altruistic and try to get the predator off the internet. This is extremely disgusting for you to do. I'm sorry that I have to be harsh with you, but it's 100% clear what your intentions are.
But anyway, so we would talk every day, and every time we would leave a call with my boyfriend, she would just threaten him and talk trash about him, be like, that's not a good person, you should not be with him. And I was like, that's kind of weird, he's my boyfriend, you should probably accept my decision. But nope, she didn't want to do that, and it was just really strange to me. Like, why would you talk shit about someone else's boyfriend when they love him so much? That doesn't make sense to me, I'm sorry, but it really doesn't.
That's also another exaggeration you made in the video. According to Light Silver Moon, you sent a screenshot of Libellous saying that you owe him something. Apparently, in the screenshot, Matt meant for Luna to owe him something sexual. Light Silver Moon found this disgraceful and wanted to approach him. Luna begs Light not to do this. Light buckles down to her begging and then advises Luna to be careful around Matt for his devious behavior. If you find this to be trash-talking your boyfriend, fine. But people will act protective regardless of what you think. Regardless of Light backing down on trash-talking Matt, she gave you the best of wishes dealing with your boyfriend. Apparently, showing concern towards a disgusting behavior is a bad thing. Good to know.
Anyway, so she would always talk about this person called but it was just really weird. Like, really weird, because she would be like, now, I'm not the person to talk trash about people if I'm, only if I'm really pissed. But, I can't really say anything about you should probably not talk trash about them when you're worse than them. That's just what I think now. I didn't think that at the time, of course. But, pretty much. So she would talk trash about this person all the time. And I was like, can you please let it go? And when I said let it go, she was so pissed. She did not want to talk anymore. She just left the call and said I had to go. So that was the moment I realized, oh, she's that kind of person. So I decided to be more careful with her and was like treating her like a child, because that's what she is. She acts like a child. Well, she's not a child, but she acts like one. Does that make sense? Probably not.
This will be the shortest segment because the party mentioned in this shock of all shocks didn't want to be involved. I have redacted every detail. This is both for redacted and light safety upon respect of privacy. Now, I have many concerns. Now, this is pretty normal for a kid to mess up. Even so, if this person doesn't want to talk, why did you think it was a good idea to mention their name and what happened in the first place? Secondly, everything happened on call, so nothing could be proven without wiretapping. Kudos to you, I guess, for not pulling some dirty trick. Don't prove to me what you have done so otherwise. Either way, don't mention unrelated and private drama, people.
I woke up one day from being super suicidal. I was suicidal the day before, and I was really sad, and I was crying to her like, please help me, I'm feeling so sad, I just want to end it all. And that's very personal to me, like, for being suicidal, but now I have to like come open with it because everybody knows now. So I was really suicidal that day, and the next time when I woke up, I was blocked. She blocked me because I was too sad and called me toxic. I don't know what I did, but apparently being suicidal is toxic. If you're suicidal, please get help. That is a mistake I've done so many times that I never got like help, but now I'm getting help finally after like 5 years of being depressed. But like, she could go on like saying how she wanted to die and stuff, but as soon as I did it, I was trash, I was horrible, I was an idiot, and I was toxic.
That's rather hard to believe. Almost like you made it up. While this isn't the most damaging claim, this segment will be the longest deconstruction for this video. Turns out, unsurprisingly, that Luna has lied about this as well. Light Silver Moon, if anything, did the exact opposite. When Luna was suicidal, Light would come to her to ensure her safety. A few days before Light Silver Moon blocked Lumistarbun, Luna would proceed to contact Light, saying that she wanted to kill herself. Light would beg for Luna to go to her mother, but Luna would refuse to do this. The scene of what's going to unfold is the entire conversation between Luna and Light.
Light, please answer. I'm freaking put. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I just wanna die. Please. I don't wanna live anymore. I just can't do this anymore. I have been so horrible. I can't live with myself. I need to cut. I need to. I just want to be gone. I want to die. I can't live with this guilt. What do I do, Light? I just want to die. Please let me. No. No, I need something else. I need to die. Please, I have morphine. I'm sorry, how does she have morphine? I'll go back to the lines now. Okay. Please, I got morphine next to me. I want to take it so badly. I'm sorry. I took them. Not sure. I'm shaking. No. Good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll give you perms to my Discord. Do whatever you want with it. I'm feeling super dossy. Don't. Just please let me die. No. I just threw them up. I just want to die.
She didn't block you because you are suicidal and toxic, my guy. One reason was that it was blatantly obvious that you faked your suicide attempt on her and made her have a panic attack. But ultimately, the clincher was the fact that you continuously harmed people with your past actions that you never told light about. Like, I don't know, doxing? Are you trying to push others away? I don't know whether to pity you or not for you being extremely devious. Please get some help and a mental health professional. I don't like seeing this coming and unfolding.
So this person contacted my boyfriend. Not Light, but another guy. And it was like, hey, you got blocked by Light too? And my boyfriend was like, yeah, and my girlfriend. So we all got into a chat and we started talking. And we made a group called the Block Squad. So there are over 16 people that's been blocked by Light. And that has different stories and stuff. And I might make story times about all of them. But we'll see what I do. And they're just... Every single one has been blocked for stupid reason. One of them even like said a 69 joke to her. And got blocked from that. It was not even that bad. Like, just like that.
Maybe it's because you were all playing assumptions without understanding that you're a tad bit of a threat.
You know? I don't know what to do. Because I just woke up getting blocked. I tried to message her, she blocked me everywhere. So I decided to make a video ranting about it. Because I can't make art of her, so why not make a video? Does that make sense? This is probably one of the more toxic things I've done.
Oh yeah, it was.
But I think everybody deserves to know that she's only subscriber hungry. She doesn't want, like, your love and attention. She just wants the attention. And if you are subscribed to her, then I suggest you not, because she only wants subscribers and only wants, like, clout.
I hope you're just being dumb and not projecting here.
I would even go as far as to say she's a clout chaser. I hate that word so much, but that's literally what she is. So yeah, if I won't draw her anymore and I delete some of the art, then that's why. And here's a message to Light. Light, if you're watching this, I had a really good time when you were actually being nice. You were a very kind and a caring person when I was in my darkest times.
It seems you're unaware that there were times she tried to save your life. I don't know if you forgot about it, but it is what it is.
But the things you've done to so many people is not right, and you should apologize. I want a public apology from you, and I'm not demanding one. I'm not saying you need to do one. And if you want to come in my DMs and apologize, I will totally accept that, and I'll be there for you. But I don't want to be your friend.
Epic.
Because you threw me out like I was a piece of paper you were done cutting up. And that's not right. You threatened a minor. You almost dated a minor.
Yeah, right.
You harassed people. You talked about my private life to people. And you should be exposed for what you've done, because it's not right. And if you're watching this video, please contact me and we can talk this all out. And I will delete this video if you so want to.
Keep lying.
But as of right now, I don't think you will. So anyway, guys, I really hope you have a good day. And if you think this video was a bad idea, then feel free to, like, give me criticism. Constructive criticism. Not destructive, because I hate hate. It's so bad. And it makes me feel bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe. And don't support Light, because she is trash.
Pot, meat, kettle.
Have a good day.
Now that the YouTube video is finished, I will start breaking down the last segment into a few parts. After Luna deleted her apology and her addressing the drama video, she changed her YouTube username. This is probably to stem away from the drama. I'm not gonna give the very current username that she's changed to, so she doesn't get harassed. Though, I understand why. If I was doing really awful things as a minor, I would get away myself, but I wouldn't rebrand because that's a bad idea. I would have, at the very least, tried to take a hiatus for 1 year to let myself heal and grow from my abuser behavior before starting off fresh. Like, having a new account entirely and not advertising myself until much later. Like, much later. I'm talking a year later or two. For some reason though, Luna refuses to do that. She is instead intending to take a break until May with one account named Luna Monrose. That is not enough time at all to process behavior management skills, as this tweet made by, I'm not gonna bother pronouncing that, explains here. Honestly, I am super worried as Luna may endanger her mental health once more. However, this is not to give insight of her mental health. I am no mental health professional anyways. After she made her so-called storytime video, she continuously would harass Light, being extremely condescending and refusing to talk things out. She would brag about making a later video to expose Light Silver Moon and make an outcry of how pathetic she is. Let's say Luna got blocked pretty quick.
What do you want, Lumi?
Yo, BB, how are ya, LMAO?
You think you can come back to me after lying?
Nah, fam, not after what I heard about your ugly past. I don't want you. You're horrible. Worse than me, LMAO. Just wanted to, talk, LMAO.
One question, Lumi.
Sure, go ahead.
Where's the proof in the video?
It's not an exposing video, it's a story time. I can make an actual exposing video for all you have done to me and others, if you want me to.
I don't recommend that.
Well, it will happen, LMAO, if you don't stop.
Look, Lumi, I'm not trying to attack you or anything, but the video, it's harassment. You're calling me a bad person for stuff I didn't do, and I talked about one time? Also, thanks for the evidence you provided me. I really needed that. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Look, Michaela, I didn't lie in the video. It's all there. I got proof of everything. Me and Matt have already saved all the screenshots. And we have a group of the people you have blocked. Now look at you. You're now trying to act tough when you're the monster here. You don't know shit about anything anymore, do you? As soon as someone does something minor, you block them, and then you complain you got no friends. If you ever want to make up, I'm here. But you still gotta stop.
Lumi,
Until then, this drama will continue for no reason.
you've doxed people.
No, I literally haven't. Do you just want to call and work this shit out?
You want to talk to little old me and talk things out?
Yes.
IDK to either laugh or...
Aw, you're gonna be like that. Alrighty.
I mean, think about it.
We can play that game if you want to.
You called me trash.
You called me a doxer, liar, harasser, so I think it's fair.
I mean, you are a liar.
And so are you.
You lied about your girlfriend killing herself.
Yeah, I did. But you never listened to my reasoning.
No, I did.
And you lied about...
Oh, I did.
Yes.
Really?
I talked to...
How so?
Really fucking nice, unlike you.
When...
Yeah, you tried dating a 14-year-old, LMAO.
Have proof. Ah, you see. You don't have it.
Literally in a call, but okay, fam.
Record it. Also, one more thing.
You know what? You're too pathetic to talk to. I'm gonna head out. Look for an exposing video for me, XX. I already seen. I will be able to debunk everything.
If you say so, Lumi.
You're just drama-hungry whore who wants attention.
Look, Lumi, I blocked you because my friends told me to after finding out everything it caused me stress.
Matt told me to block you many times, but did I do it? No, because I'm a real friend. Unlike you just used me for clout. I feel sorry for whoever ends up with you.
Your words don't hurt me.
I know they do,
Not really.
because I know you.
Why would I listen to a 16-year-old?
Why would I listen to a pedo?
He is 18.
Why would I listen to a liar?
You're the liar. You're a whore.
Why would I listen to an attention whore?
You wanted to get an e-boy.
Oh, I'm a whore. LMAO. Haha. I'm in a committed relationship.
You wanted an e-boy.
I'm engaged.
You don't remember that, do you? Just plucked that out of your mind?
I'm not Lumi. I don't remember shit of that, but okay. Go off.
Go off.
Now leave me the fuck alone, and I will leave you alone. Oh wait, you don't want to, because you want my subs, my followers.
No, Lumi, I wanted your friendship. I looked up to you.
No, you fucking didn't.
Bet.
LMAO, you're pathetic.
What do you want me to do? Get on my knees and beg?
Seems like it. You miss me. Don't forget that. You're just acting tough, but you're not.
Because I know this is stupid?
It is stupid, just like you.
Not really. Oh yeah, in your video about the morphine, you said you didn't take them when you did, so...
Look, if you really want to make up, I'm here to do that. But you seem to be drama hungry still.
I'ma just block you and have the video out. If you make more videos of me, then good luck.
Luna would make a new account which has since been deactivated named Mimi Gimme to simply trash talk Light and get away from criticism of her actions. When the Storytime video was first live, it was surprisingly met with positive feedback. People would praise and comfort Luna for having such a clout-chasing piece of trash like Light. This was short-lived when two people named Soft Silence and Sergeant Pink got involved. I didn't initially see the video until approximately 3 days later. Needless to say, like I said earlier, the thumbnail gave away the video's intent. I would make this rather foreshadowing comment. Afterwards, people would criticize Luna for not using evidence and naming Light Silvermoon in her video. Luna would proceed to delete these comments and then disable comments. Afterwards, she would just delete the video altogether. Suspicious. On the other hand, Soft Silence's video, which is very well made, you should watch it, was met with flack from Lumistarbun's fanbase. This includes Luna's boyfriend, who berates Soft Silence in the comments section. Keep in mind, he also tends to lie to cover Luna and his tracks.
Okay, I need to put my thoughts on this, obviously. So, here we go. Firstly, I promoted myself early on because I want you to understand what I'm about and what sort of things I do. My YouTube shows you what I do, and my merchandise just recently got put up and I was super happy. I didn't mean to shove it down your throat, the cheating stuff. I didn't cheat on Lou 10 days before. I cheated on Lou in October and I have apologized as much as possible and tried to prove myself the best I can. Things were awkward with this other girl as she is in my friend group. I wanted to fix things, so I tried talking to her and fixing it. Lou found out and was angry that I had spoken with her. You did ask for subs. You complained every day and shoved it down our throats. You wouldn't stop despite us asking, so we decided to promote you. And then, on a stream, you asked if you could put your channel in chat around 5 or 6 times, saying, "I'm close to 100, guys." Lou didn't want to be mean and let you do it, but it wasn't the right move on your part. I think this was because of jealousy. Lou grew every day and you were crying, literally crying that you weren't getting a lot of subscribers. You can't say that it was a joke. I also remember when you constantly asked her to stream. You vented to us just as much, if not more. Actually, there wasn't a day that you wouldn't vent about someone. I realized I made a bad lie. And I'm not going to act like I didn't lie. That was super bad of me. But I originally used lies to get out of situations, etc. At the start of our relationship, I lied about that because I was worried what my bullies would say to Lou. I've had friends in the past who have trusted my bullies rather than me and didn't want that happening again. I was in a lying addiction, and it's only recently that I have got out of it. It's so tough not lying, because it's what I've been doing for so long. I am trying to better myself, and I have apologized/admitted for every lie I made. Also, I know that you've lied too, so you aren't completely in the right. The video she made was a venting video. It wasn't used as an exposing video. I didn't like you, Light, which is why my response to your message about Lou being hurt was so void of emotion. I was there for Lou when she was in the bad place, and I supported her. I did care for her, I was just uncomfortable around you. Very uncomfortable. I have the proof of that too. I told you that Lou doesn't like to call people when she's sad, and you acknowledged this and said you understood. Lou doesn't like people spamming her with "Are you okays," mostly because of her guilt. I struggle under pressure. Lying was my previous way to get out of situations, as said. The only breaking up we had was mostly when you were around. You caused so many issues, at least from my point.
Oh, yes. A venting video. Because a video meant to slander someone's name and self-pity is meant for venting. Then, a very big event takes place. Like I mentioned earlier, Sergeant Pink was involved. Now, I am not a big fan of what Sergeant Pink did to provoke Luna's horrendous behavior. Copying someone's art out of spite and sending death threats to piss someone off is not okay at all. A child would do that. This is some super petty drama that makes me roll my eyes. However, what Luna and so other called friends did in return, making an account to attack her, was absolutely screwy. Luna, Metabulist, and someone name-dropped as Oliver released and doxed some very sensitive information. What information, you may ask? Well, they would go and dox photos of Pink's face and family. This isn't the first time they pulled this fucked up stunt. They would proceed to admit this in multiple apologies, including a tweet longer and indirect messages. Apparently, they thought that Pink deserved to be exposed because she was feeding the flame oxygen and that she should understand why Luna was mad at her. Oh yes, Castiel should totally stand down when your girlfriend sends their family rape threats. Okay, Matt. Slimmers eventually caught wind of this and made a subtweet regarding Lumistarbun and her toxic fandom.
Harassment is one thing, hate is one thing, but leaking info was already a fucking no-no. You shouldn't do it to begin with. If you have problems with that person, either talk it out with them or let them go. Don't fucking dox people. Have you lost your fucking marbles?
Seriously, anyone who leaks info of family or friends without their consent makes my blood fucking boil. It's disgusting, and this drama of ruining Starbun and Castiel is pissing me the fuck off looking at it. With this hate art shit and doxing BS. All because you didn't have a good friendship and get along, so you're gonna literally leak info because, oh well, I did something back. Like, shut the fuck up. You shouldn't leak their face. You are nasty. Especially family. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Thanks for covering my TED Talk. This drama is pissing me off, and I don't need this screenshot BS to know. Leaking info is bad. I don't care if one of them stole ideas or said mean things. Don't leak shit, you anal hair. And again, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I shall use anal hair as an insult from here on. If I could describe this situation in short, it would be a reeking example of mentally unstable teenager syndrome. Nearly everyone involved is a teen that would do something drastic. Luna has since faked her suicide because of hearing negative voices and her impulsivity. I do believe this claim, as I have met people that have problems like those. If this claim is true, that's another thing I can't truly blame Luna for. For the people who detest people for faking suicide, I want you to listen closely. I don't want there to be a point for people to actually commit suicide, only for people to not believe they even died. Luna is truly suicidal in my eyes, but I believe she is simply scared to not actually attempt it like most of the suicidal population. It should be considered more of a good thing that she is alive. Harassing her for this is only going to make things harder for her to recover from her mental ailments. Ever since then, she has apologized for the actions she has done. I will give my final thoughts in a part 2 of this, where I will commentate on the addressing the drama video and the rest of what Luna has done. But for this video, I will promptly give a quick message to Luna as of now. Luna, or Lumistarbun, I don't hate you. Not at all. You may think I do from me talking to those that detest you for your impulsive and disturbing actions towards them, but I want to point out how your actions will affect you in the future. I feel like this is a catastrophic result from society preaching about being yourself. That type of lesson doesn't help anyone with personality problems. Luna, I know it's difficult to change ways of behavior and addictive habits. I've had panic attacks from trying to break my manners. I know it's hard, but you must stop with this criminal juvenile behavior. If you don't stop with this, you'll land yourself in serious danger if you mess with the wrong person. You're too extreme and drastic with your decisions. You're too young to be bombarded with such criticism like this. I beg you, stop sending death threats, stop doxing, stop taunting and harassing people, brutally retaliating against people, and attention seeking with lies about yourself is a self-destructive behavior. And don't go and not take time for yourself. You say you are going to be on an interaction hiatus until May. I believe that's not enough for you to make yourself better. For a person to be having minimal development, a year is usually what it takes. I may lack in beliefs of you, but you're a minor. You are like a fetus. I know you will try to do something to change things. May this serve as a reminder to not go and make pendant conflict and just block people that are just causing you a hassle and just breathe. Don't let these bad choices define you as a person. If you want to apologize to the people you have wronged, do so in the comments. I will pin it for you. I will not guarantee that they will forgive you, but it's best to try and fail than nothing at all. Fuck, that was a ton of mental torture. I'm gonna go into a coma. This video was emotionally exhausting to make, y'all. I shall now rest in pieces. Oh, don't be dicks in the comments section about Luna. She's a child that doesn't know any better. Comments will be held for review. I'm watching you.